Alright guys, we are back. Sorry that took so long. I just had some stuff to do. But we're going to continue the story, and then I think we're going to take a break for a little while and level up some alternate jobs. I think we're going to just get all of the Realm Reborn jobs up at least to 50 or so. Basically, we're gonna get the jobs up to at least a point where, you know, everything's pretty close to 50, if not 50. That way we can continue the story. There's not that many left to do for A Realm Reborn. We can do Pugilist, Lancer, Rogue, Conjurer, Archer, Thaumaturge, and Arcanist. And that way we can just get them up to 50. That way it's done and out of the way. But we're going to continue the story first. As I am sure you will agree, it is past time we entered the Stone Vigil. Pay Lord Drillamon a visit and remind him of his obligation to us. Sid and I will follow anon. Alright, give me 1 second. I need to fix some controller settings real quick. Give me 1 sec. I'm gonna turn that off. Okay. Alright, and that should be good now. Sorry about that. Just had to edit some controller settings. We owe you all a great debt of gratitude. Had it not been for you, the heretic masquerading as Inquisitor Delame would still be among us, free to prey upon the innocent. I see now that I was a fool to dismiss your claims out of hand, but you must understand it seemed too much to hope that the scions of the Seventh Dawn still lived, to say nothing of Master Garland. Never have I been happier to be proven wrong. Well, it is gratifying to know that someone has derived a measure of enjoyment from your error. Now, if you have no further objections, we would appreciate it if you would permit us to enter the Stone Vigil and retrieve our airship. Yes, of course, it is the very least I can do, given all that you have done for us. But entering the outpost is the least of your concerns, I fear. You speak of the Dravanians that now hold the ruin. In part, yes, I should explain. Shortly after you arrived, I had my men scour the old records to confirm that an abandoned airship had been seized by the soldiers garrisoned at the Stone Vigil in the days following the calamity. As far as we have been able to ascertain, it was still in their custody when the outpost was overrun by the dragons. Whether it was damaged or destroyed during the battle, I cannot say, nor can I give you any assurances that it has not been removed in the intervening years. Far too long, the ruin has served as a Dravanian foothold in Korthus, from which they have struck out at us with depressing regularity. Though we have pushed them back behind the walls, we have as yet been unable to drive them out, and I can't say when the situation will change. Or how it will change. Forgive me, Lord Jolamont, but there is no guarantee that you will prevail. In any event, we have not the time to wait. We will secure our property without Ishgardian aid. I see. Well, that may be for the best. I will inform Sir Nathalane of your impending visit. May Halone guide you, Scions. Alright. Yep, there it is again, in Korthus, where they hate dragons, and I'm riding a dragon. That makes total sense. Alright. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to level up my my control stick's kind of messed up. I might have to swap controllers. I think I'm going to level up Monk first. Or not Monk, but yeah, I'm going to have to swap controllers. It keeps trying to drag my camera around. Hail Leaf, Lord Drillamont has apprised me of the situation. You may enter the stone vigil whensoever you will. Alright, yeah, I'm going to swap controllers real quick, so give me a quick second. Alright. So now we can enter the stone vigil. I suppose we'll do it on the paladin. May as well. And you know what? Before I do that, I'm going to open up one of these pieces of gear. We'll just do the level 41. And we will equip that. Alright. That is the dumbest looking weapon I've ever seen. But we gotta make do with what we got. So, it is what it is. But yeah, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna level up Pugilist first, then Lancer, then Rogue, and then after that I will do Archer, and then I think what I'll do is I'll level Conjurer, and then we can start on... Well, no, actually, I think the healers will be the last thing that I level up. I haven't decided yet. We'll kind of wait and see what happens. I do have an idea on how I want all the bars to get set up, but I'll probably do that in my own time. We also have to go, and we still have to complete our venture that I've been forgetting about, and we also have to go and do our what's it called? I'm drawing a blank. Yeah, I'm really drawing a blank here on what it's called. Our mini cactpot, that's what it is. Yeah, we've got to go do that. So, yep, we've got to do all that. But ideally, what I would like to do is I would like to complete all of the achievements in the game. Like this, you could just get naturally. This one, so why I'm kind of hurrying along with the hunting logs is you do get a reward for completing them. But you get, where is it? Like all of these are fate achievements. We already have one, which is the high bridge ones. But you get all of these, but you also get, if I can find it, Like this one's gonna probably take forever. I'm gonna probably have to find somebody that can just die 200 times, and then I'll bring them back. These ones you get for doing the high level duties. You do get a mount for it. For all the tanks. So I would like to do that, but we'll see what happens. Alrighty. Alright, so let us go through the stone visual. Now, most of the time when I'm doing these higher level dungeons, I tend to just pull the first pack to see how well it goes. And then after that, I'll, it's mainly just to see how high the healer can keep my HP up without mitigations. That way I know how much I can pull with mitigation. Like right here, I'm fairly confident I can pull the rest of this room. Alright, well that was Chudo Yudo done. Or at least I think that's how you say the name of that guy. know there's not much interesting to look at here, but I had to do it because it saved me some time. That allowed me to keep them all kind of grouped up where I wanted them. Oh, I just stood at that. That's going to be a lot of damage. Oh, well, I have to watch this now. Look, it's the Enterprise. Yes, just beyond that enormous sleeping dragon. The dragon is not our concern. We have come for the airship and only the airship. Sid, you and I will sneak aboard the Enterprise and prepare for launch. Leaf, you stay here and keep an eye on the beast. If it wakes, we may need you to provide a distraction until we are ready to depart. You can manage that, can't you? That settles it then. As you command. So you mean to slay Garuda next? Interesting, most interesting. and you are aware that her strength greatly exceeds that of your previous primal conquests, a testament to the fanatical devotion of her followers. The Ixal are nothing if not zealous. In spite of your past achievements, I labor to believe that you will best this foe. Yet only a fool would underestimate the great bringer of light, slayer of Ifrit, bane of Titan. And if any mortal is capable of defeating the Lady of the Vortex, it is you. Win or lose, the battle should at least make for an entertaining spectacle, assuming of course you live that long. Alphano, the dragon. Confound it all. Let us see how well your blasphemous gifts serve you this time, Crystal Bearer. Alright, well, we're gonna skip that so I can commend the healer. Oh, well, the healer left. I'm gonna commend that guy. Or girl. I'm gonna greet that. That would have been nice to have, actually, for my Marauder. Alright. Hello, viewer. Thanks for joining. Oh, another crystal for me. makes 5? Yeah. Leaf, are you alright? Speak to me. 12 be praised. I feared the beast had injured you. I see now why the others rated you so highly. When you were caught in the midst of that etheric bubble with the dragon, I was all but certain my next mission would be to find a new champion. Thank the gods for sparing me that inconvenience. I have quite enough to do already, which reminds me, Sid is working on the Enterprise as we speak. Let us go and see what he has to say. What say you, Sid? Will she fly? Yes, though it will not be a pleasant ride. Well, I dare say it will be no more unpleasant than staying here. 'Tis a pity the Enterprise is not in a better state, but if she allows us to quit this place, I shall not complain. If all are in agreement, let us return to Agrodanya. Though I would not like nothing more than to set course for the Howling Eye, it is plain the Enterprise is in no condition to weather the storm. She must needs be repaired if we are to proceed with our mission. This is all so familiar. I know this airship. If I could just... it's no use. Let's go. Okay. How I have longed for the more agreeable climate of the Twelveswood. Yet, I will not deny the Hollow Sea has its charms. Endless detours aside, our Ishgardian jaunt proved quite an adventure. Alas, our work is far from done. We still have an airship to repair and a primal to slay. No rest for the heroic, eh? It calms me to look at her. It's as though I've been reunited with a part of me I never knew was missing. Hardly surprising, you did design and build her. I bear good news. The Seed Seers have granted our request to house the Enterprise. We may take as long as we require to repair her. Of course, it would be rank folly to take one moment more than we require. Garuda, lest we forget, grows stronger by the hour. If we are to have any hope of wresting this benighted realm from her talons, it must needs be soon. Though I am no expert on the workings of airships, it seems plain to me that the Enterprise suffered much from her time in the wilderness. Am I not correct, Sid? You are. Frankly, it's a miracle she carried us this far. As you know, the Howling Eye is encircled by a raging tempest apt to turn proud trees to matchwood. Our battle will end before it begins if the Enterprise cannot weather the storm. Given time, I believe I can fully repair her. But if this tempest is as fearsome as you say, even that may not be enough. Confound it. There must be a way to brave the fury of the elements. The elements. But of course, that's it. We work upon the element itself. Using the power of a corrupted crystal, we could clear a path through the storm and spare the Enterprise a battering. I see, you propose to utilize the properties of a crystal to alter the elemental aspect of the barrier. It seems so childishly simple in retrospect. Though mayhap not to you, Leaf. We speak of the manifestations of over-aspected ether that can be found throughout Eorzea. Since the calamity disrupted the land's etheric currents, such crystals have become comparatively commonplace, which has been a cause of great woe, as they are known to warp etheric energies, including those of living organisms. The point is, we could theoretically use a corrupted crystal to convert the wind-aspected ether comprising Garuda's barrier into ether of another aspect, one she cannot control. With certain modifications, the Enterprise should be able to deliver us to the Howling Eye in comfort, however hard Garuda blows. But we are getting ahead of ourselves. All of this rests upon our ability to procure a crystal with the necessary properties. Have you any idea where we might acquire one? No, but I know a man who might, a scholar by the name of Lambertian, who resides in Camp Drybone. Strange as it may sound, I met him during my time at the church. Well, Marquis met him, I suppose, whether out of pity or for want of a more willing listener. He would talk to me for hours at a time about his etheric studies, corrupted crystals being his pet subject. It was as a result of these conversations that poor Marquis was observed to possess an uncommon knack for theoretical science. Leaf, I need you to return to Thanolin and seek out this scholar. Sid and I will set about repairing the Enterprise in your absence. Alright. Well, before I do that, we are going to go and level up a new job. We are going to do the Pugilist. All because I want to. That, and like I said, I can't go to the next expansion without leveling up all of the base jobs from that expansion to level cap, and I kind of want to do it just because I can. Greetings and welcome to the Pugilist Guild. We pugilists are specialists in hand-to-hand combat, though through rigorous training we forge devastating weapons of our fists and feet, which we employ to great effect in battle. There is no better place in all the realm to train in our discipline than here. If you would walk the path of the pugilist, I highly recommend you add your name to our roll. What say you, friend? A decision you'll not regret. But before we proceed to the paperwork, it is essential that you know something of our guild's storied past. Since time immemorial, man has used whatever has been at his disposal to settle disputes. In the beginning, that meant fighting with his fists. Such hand-to-hand combat existed in various forms throughout Eorzea, each evolving independently of one another. The origins of pugilism, as we know it, however, can be traced back to the staging of bare-handed bouts at the Colosseum. These contests attracted fighters from far and wide, bringing their myriad styles crashing together on the blood sands. Amidst this chaotic intermingling of styles, there rose a pugilist of singular strength and skill. This woman made it her life's mission to master every form she encountered, that she might refine her art. Among her many song-worthy exploits, we pugilists remember her participation in a gladiator tournament most fondly, back when bare-handed fighting was still seen as a pastime for peasants. She took on fully armed and armored gladiators and effortlessly bested the lot of them. Word of her feat spread across the realm like wildfire, of course, and Ul'dah swiftly transformed into a center of pugilism, with people flocking from all over to train under this master among masters. The woman's name was Cornelia, and it is to her that the Pugilist Guild owes its existence. The art practiced here is based on her all-encompassing style, and this training hall is modeled upon the one which she once built. And there it is, a brief history of our guild. I've told this tale 1,000 times, but gods, it never fails to fan the flames of my fighting spirit. Now go, then, before we can proceed with your enrollment. You must first obtain the Guildmaster's approval. Let me know when you are ready to meet him. So, are you ready to present yourself for the Guildmaster's inspection? Yes. Master Hammond is among the greatest pugilists of our time. For long years, the man ruled the Blood Sands as the Holy Fist, though he has since retired in favor of training aspiring fighters. You will find him overseeing his charges yonder. Go now and show to him the fighting spirit that burns within you. Past time you got your arse back here. Well, what did the dancer have to say about my propositions? You're not my errand boy. There's no dancer. There never was. I'm not doing anything indecent, I swear to the gods. What? You're here to enroll? Oh, well, why didn't you say so sooner? In my capacity as Guildmaster, I would be glad to give you a primer on the art of hand-to-hand combat. Doubtless you already know this, but we pugilists fight with our fists and feet. While these don't deal as much damage as a blade, it hardly matters when you can land several blows for each swing of the sword. What we lack in destructive force, we more than make up for in speed and cunning. Under my guidance, not only will you master striking techniques, you'll also learn to string them together to deliver an endless flurry of blows. Only through such fierce combinations can a pugilist realize his potential. Crikey, I'm spent from all this talking. You ought to speak more, son. It'd give me a chance to catch my breath. But where was I? Right, joining the guild. Before you do so, I must warn you that the path of the pugilist is long and arduous. Do you believe you've got what it takes to go the distance? Be honest with yourself now. Yes. Yes, you have a fighting spirit. I can see it in your eyes. I see no reason to deny you a place in these halls. Welcome to the guild, son. To help you on your way, I'll add some names to your hunting log, opponents that you might hone your skills against. So, as to make a budding pugilist of you, here's your very own pair of Hora. They're a tad old and rusted, but that'll serve to make you look meaner, I reckon. Now, I have a mind to assign you your first lesson. Arm yourself with your weapons, and let me know when you're ready to begin. Alright. And actually, I'm gonna just go around and unlock all the jobs real quick. Just so we can, well, no. I kind of want to continue the story and at least complete it. And then, like I said, on my off time, I'll just do recordings of how I want to, well, no, we'll just do it right now, it's fine. So, we will come here, we will equip the Weathered Hora, and then we will recommend the gear. We will come here, and we will put that there. We will set to hotbar, we will assign to the command panel, we'll put it right there for right now. Alright, and then we're going to move this guy to 5, because that's just where I want it. And then put you right here, you right here. Steeled Meditation we'll just throw right there. Twin Snakes I want right here. This is AOE, so I want that right there. Then I want that one right there. And then Mantra we will put on 6. I'll just throw it right there for right now. And then this will go right there. as far as rolls go, we'll just throw this right there. This we will throw right there. This we will throw on right there. This one right there. This one right there. And true north, we'll put it right there. For right now. Just for right now. Okay. So, we'll at least get this up to level 30, I guess. We'll do that with all the jobs to complete the actual class quests. And then the jobs we'll do off stream, probably on a recording. Looking every bit of pugilist, son, now the learning can commence. For your first lesson, I want you to test your fledgling skills after the vermin of Thanoin. Get out there and put down 3 marmots, 3 hornets, and 3 shrews. Return here when the deed is done. Now, this goes without saying, but I expect you to fight using the hora I just gave you. It counts for naught if you skewer the beasties with a spear or fry them with a spell, say. Alright. That was basically just saying you've got to kill it with the weapon on the job, which you wouldn't be able to use any other weapon anyway. So we will come over here and we will go to Central Thanoin. And I've already forgotten. Oh. Yep, I've got to set that all up too. Well, for right now, we are going to at least get my general stuff on here. Limit break, I want right there. And this one. This, and then I need my character right there, and I want my armory chest right there, and then I can't remember what else I had. I know I need my mount, but I can't remember anything else, so we will just continue on. This to my hotbar, and we'll just put it on R2 down. What am I in combat with? this, and I want this, and we're going to set that on right there. Okay, and now I need from Central Thanowin these guys. So Orovon's Brigand Grave Robber. And F's. Alright. So I'm going to go do these Brigand Grave Robbers first. It's just the F's left. Yep. I just need to kill 2 F's, and then we can go back to the Pugilist Guild. Now before I go back, I did notice on the map there is a quest up here that I can do, so we're going to go ahead and do that. Because it unlocks something, and I honestly don't remember what it unlocks. I want to say it's like advanced melding. I could be wrong. Oh, I think it's the one that you give materia to Mutamix and then he can change it to something else. Oh, yeah, I need that. That's kind of rather important. We'll just do it on the Alright. Now, we will go back to Ul'dah. Ah, you're back, and none the worse for the exertion. Youthful vigor is a truly blessed thing. If you want to become strong, you mustn't neglect your training. Indeed, a pugilist is only as good as the number of strikes he's dealt. So, get out there, Leaf, and let's let your fist fly. When the time is right, I'll teach you something new. There's no limit to the potential of youth. I look forward to seeing you come into your own. You've been training hard, Leaf. I can tell by the lightness of your steps and the strength in your fists. I reckon you're ready for the next lesson. But before we begin, some warming up's in order for this. I've scattered some gil across Ul'dah. I want you to run around the city and pick it all up. Now, that's my money laying out there, so I want you to go about it like there's an Amalja warband on your heels. In other words, I want you to sprint. Of course, you can't go on sprinting indefinitely. Your body needs to rest after a while after each burst of speed. This may sound elementary, but I'm telling you this to demonstrate a point. As a pugilist, it's essential that you learn to pace yourself in a fight, else you're liable to get worn out. And when that happens, the fight's as good as over, and you'd be sorry if you hit bet on yourself. So I believe that's a nod to how sprinting used to work. I could be wrong though on that. Because sprint now, once it fades off, it gives you a buff for jogging, and you basically keep the same movement speed as long as you stay out of combat. But, I mean, I guess it teaches you to use your stuff on cooldown, I guess. Of course, there's some hits to the dancing cat girls. So, now that that's done, we're going to head to the next little area for this. And once this is done, we'll return to Hammon. Or Hammon. Or Hammon. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Hammon. I'm gonna pick this up, return to the Pugilist Guild, and then give me a quick second because I have to put my dogs out because they're whining. I don't know if you can pick that up in the audio or not, but they are whining up a storm, probably because they have to go to the bathroom. Let's get back over here. We will talk to Hammond real quick. That's my money lying out there, son. I'd thank you to hurry and pick it all up before some vulture swoops on it. Here's your gold. 500 gil. Crikey, this is good for a week's worth of... I mean, well done, Leaf. Now that you're all warmed up, we can see to your lesson. A trial to be precise. Take yourself to Scorpion Crossing in Western Thanalan. There you'll find 4 large stones, the trial stones they're called. I want you to deal each of those stones a solid moonshine combo. The impact will arouse the earth sprites that sleep within, which you must then defeat. If you find yourself hard pressed, there's no shame in running away. You're still learning the ropes after all. Once you've gotten your wind back, you can hurl yourself into the fray again, and remember this, strikes bring down opponents, but it's your footwork that keeps you standing. Now off you go, Leaf, and good luck. Alright. So, I'm going to be right back. I need to put those dogs out. I'm also going to grab a drink, so I can keep my mouth from being super dry from talking. So I will be right back, and I will see you guys in a second. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that, I had to put the dogs out. Not that anyone probably cares, but I do have 3 dogs. I have 2 Alaskan Nobles, which are basically a German Shepherd and Husky mix. So they're rather big. And then I have a Border Collie. It. I do not see it. Oh, right here in front of me. Alright, let's go get the things that I need in Western Thanolin. So, nesting buzzards, Alvin Mugger, sand toads, desert mice, sunfish swarms. And I may as well do these. I should have waited, but... might be able to complete this in time. Hopefully. there's not really much to talk about while I'm doing this. It's kind of why I wanted to record it and then edit it down. A little compilation, and then just keep the story in. But I guess we'll at least do the class quest on stream, and then the job quest and stuff the job quests I'll make videos for. Whoops. Yeah. Come on, let me Skyrim horse it. There we go. Need 2 more sand toads. May as well do these fates just because they are rather easy. Plus, they give me seals. And they're a nice way to level up my chocobo too. done, let's go ahead and we will go back to Wolbach. Because now we just have this new guy to do. Alright. So you've given the air sprite what for. Well done, Leaf. By smiting stone and earth, you forged unyielding weapons of your fists. You're a nigh endless font of vigor, Leaf. I, just like myself in my younger days. This must be the promising recruit you've been telling me about. Well, of course he's promising. He's training under Hammon Holy Fist. That's our Master Hammon. Leaf, I don't believe I've introduced my assistant yet. This is Chuchudo. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. As introduced, I serve as Master Hammon's right hand, though there's still much and more I have yet to learn. Together, let us strive for mastery of our art. Chuchudo joined the guild soon after I was made its master. She's my very first student, as a matter of fact. Well, there was another, to be sure, but let's not dwell on the past, Master. It was Leaf's bright future we were discussing. Which reminds me, did you collect my gil from him? My gear is rather worn down, and I do need the money for repairs. Yes, Leaf's future with us is bright indeed. If he keeps up his effort, he may well become the next Holy Fist. Train hard, young one, and grow strong. When the time's right, I'll have another little lesson for you. Ah, there you are, Leaf. I see you've been training hard as ever. Your eyes are starting to have the sharpness of a predator about them. Last time you learned the basics of combinations, today I would have you build on that knowledge. I've set up 5 wooden dummies outside the guild, along the merchant strip. By way of a warm-up, I want you to deal each a solid bootshine combo. Oh, and don't mind the townsfolk who've gathered to watch. I have a feeling I'm being used again for something. So, the wooden dummies have felt your wrath. Good. Now we can move on to your lesson. When you first come to us, I taught you the combinations make a pugilist. What you need to know next is that not any hodgepodge of strikes makes a combination. There's an order to things. A natural flow from one technique to another. Today, I would have you practice one of the most elementary combinations in a pugilist's arsenal. It goes like this. Lead in with a swift bootshine combo, keep your foe off balance with a true strike, then bring it home with a blistering snap punch. With practice, combinations such as this will become second nature. They must if you expect to become an accomplished pugilist. Now you'll need some opponents to practice on. The Kaikern that infests the rat's nest in central Thandolin ought to serve. Hit them with snap punch 3 times and we'll call it a lesson well learned. Okay. So, in order to make this faster on myself, I'm going to teleport to Black Rush. I know it's like almost 200 gil, but I can afford it. Oh yeah, I also forgot. I have these guys to kill. I'll come back for them here in a second. Probably gonna have to kill more than 3. Now then, while we are in central Vanillin, we will kill the cochineal cactar and these tortoises. Actually, I'm going to return to Ul'dah real quick, because there is something I can do. So, we're going to go turn this in at the Pugilist Guild real quick, and then we'll accept the next one. And then there is something that I can do for, well, a little bit of extra experience, but it gets me the gear that I need. Alright. Hey, you've already mastered the snap punch combination. Crikey, Leaf, you're a natural at it, just like I was. Not to brag, but I happen to be a veritable storm of flying fists when the mood strikes me. I treat you to a demonstration here and now, but except I'm liable to tear down the entire guild in the process. Master Hammond has a penchant for regaling us with tales of his exploits, but these never amount to a demonstration. His favorite is his victory over the fearsome marauder White Axe, whom he felled with a combination so swift and seamless they say you couldn't see his hands, or so the legend goes. That one never gets old. Our dearest masters, humility aside, your progress is truly astounding, Leaf. If I don't keep on my toes, you're like to surpass me in a matter of moons. Just between you and me, Chichudo's been in a slump of late. It all began when her closest friend and guildmate suddenly up and disappeared. Rurukuda is the lad's name, and he and Chichudo joined the guild together. The two of them were born to refugees and were orphaned in the calamity not long after I was made guildmaster. I found them on the streets, starved near to death. I did what any decent man would. I took them in and clothed them and fed them. When they were strong again, they said they wanted to become pugilists like me, and so I trained them as well. Since then, they've been best friends and rivals both, one helping to raise the other up. Would that we knew what became of Rurukuda. But we're talking about you, Leaf. You've impressed me yet again, and I hope you continue to do so. Keep up the good work. Here. Okay. That was a really weird shot, but alright. Oh, there you are, Leaf. I hope you've come prepared for a lesson. Today I want you to go and fight the toxic toads that nest at the unholy air. Make no mistake, son, these toads are huge, which means they have huge guts. But that's beside the point. The point is, you'll need to use your head to overcome them. Thanks to their immense girth, these toads hit hard. Fortunately, they tend to hit wild as well, so bide your time and wait for an opening, and when that opening shows, thwack, rip and tear through your foe with your fists. As proof that you've defeated the toads, I want you to bring me 5 of their legs. Chichudo and I will be waiting for you at Blackbrush Station. Your lesson continues there. Alright, now we can go do what I wanted to do, and that is go talk to the smith, because you can redo them and get every roll's, not every roll, but, well, basically, you could get 3 sets of gear. You can get the tank gear, the DPS gear, and then you can also get the, healer gear. So we will go ahead and do that real quick. At least I think the healer has different gear, for sure. So we just register. We display all the exercises. This is the first one, where it gives us some. It's basically just what we did the last time. You know, avoid all the attacks. Don't stand in stuff. Make sure you attack the same target as the tank, that kind of thing. But I guess I didn't go over what happens when you complete all this. You do get a ring that increases your XP by 30% when you're level 30 or below. I should probably wait to level more jobs until I complete the story, because I do get a ring that gives me an extra 30% on top of that. Plus, I have this from my recruiter friend thing, which gives me an extra 20% on top of that. So, and since I'm on a server that has double XP, I get a lot of XP. Plus, you have the armory bonus, which gives you, I think it's, I can't remember how big of a bonus it is for having a job lower level. I cannot remember for the life of me. I want to say it's like probably another 20% or so. I could be wrong, it could be 50%, in which case I'm getting double the XP already, on top of the double XP from the server, on top of everything else. So we'll just run around and let him shoot fireballs at me. I believe I gotta dodge one more. Yeah, one more barrage. Alright. Alright, we'll do this one. Alright, give me 1 second. I gotta grab something. Give me 1 second. Alright. Oops. Dropped my controller. Alright. I always like to see if I can beat that timer. Otherwise it stops you and then you have to wait for it to load. Technically, I don't. I mean, I may as well. It's free XP. Technically, it's free XP in Gil, which the Gil will be helpful because I can then use that to teleport around the game and stuff. But we will go and I would like to get all of the hunting logs, at least to the last one. So, and then this one I need to level up in the Graham Company first, which I think I'm almost there. I just need like one more rank. There's just 3 left. Basically, we're just doing the first exercise again, except we have a party now. That's what I was talking about. It freezes you in place, and then you have to sit there and wait for a loading screen for whatever reason instead of just ending it there. But we're almost done. Just this one, and then one more. Except this one's actually useful because sometimes in dungeons and stuff, like in Sestasha, the final boss, you can kind of ignore it for the most part. But there are certain times in dungeons where you'll have to do certain things, use stuff in the battlefield to help out your group, that kind of stuff. So this one's kind of important. But not super duper important. Oh, sorry, this is talking about ads. That's the wrong one that I was thinking of. This is the one that I was talking about. Yeah, that last one was just teaching you that ads despawn during stuff. You should probably kill them as quick as possible. Because typical rule with any MMO is trash mobs and dungeons are always more dangerous than bosses. Because one, there's a lot of them. And two, because they normally have some sort of AoE effect or cleave or anything like that, so you typically want to get rid of them first, or they do something if they're kept alive long enough that normally hurts your party, so you want to get rid of those as quick as possible. This one is teaching you about the battlefield, and like I was saying about Sestasha, the final boss, there will be like little bubbles that form, and if you interact with them, it stops them. But for the most part, you can kind of ignore that because you're so low level that the mechanics for that, you'll kill the boss before you get use that mechanic for the most part. And it's gonna make me chase them all the way over here, isn't it? Yep. Oh, I made it. Alright, and then you can do the final exercise again, but it doesn't get you anything. And I'm going to ignore those because those are something entirely different, but yeah, the healer does have one. We'll go over that later. But we've pretty much got all that. Plus, if you are playing on a magical character, you do need to do the DPS ones again. Like if you're playing as a Thaumaturge or Black Mage or something, you do need to do those again because they have two sets of gear. So I will have to do that a couple more times. Alright, well, before we do that, I want to go and kill these tortoises. So we'll do that rather quickly. Just need two more. I know there's one right here, and then there's one off in the distance there. So just for killing that, I got 560 XP. Or 560 more XP than what I normally would have gotten. And if I would eat some food, I would get even more. And I should have stayed over there because there's some things that I can kill there. do that real quick. We'll backtrack, kill those. We'll kill the cactars that I need to over here. And then we will continue on. This is just the fastest way that I can level this up until about 30, and then it slows down dramatically. Then we'll go through my other method of leveling. It's kind of quick, kind of not. And now we have our beast gauge, or our beast chakra gauge, sorry. I just call it the beast gauge. Now we've unlocked twin snakes, which kind of changes how our rotation's going to work. Instead of me just going 1, 2, 3, I'm going to go 1, this, 2, 3, or sorry, 1, this, this, and it makes a perfect loop. And eventually, once we get all of them unlocked, it makes an even better loop. But we'll go over that when we need to. For now, we're gonna kill some cactuses. And would you look at that? There's 4 of them all. Whoops, I pressed the wrong one. What do I need now? That's all. Western Thanolin, Eastern, Western. Okay. So now we can just go and continue on with our class quest. So, did you bring me the toad legs? Yep, here you go. Even though those did not look like toad legs. Alright, this is the stuff alright. Now, I just need some butter, a slice of sun lemon, and a pinch of master. What I meant to say was, you've done well to defeat the toxic toad's leaf. For the next part of your lesson, you'll be putting your endurance to the test against. The talk was true. Hammond Holy Fist is really here. I can take nary a step outside the guild without being blocked by fans. Such is the price of fame. Please, sir, I have grave need of your legendary skills. Somnus is being smuggled through Blackbrush Station. I reported this to the brass blades and the stone torches, asked them to put an end to it, but they both turn a blind eye. Somnus, that's the mind-warping substance made from dream flowers. Those who overindulge are said to fall into an eternal slumber. A dear friend suffered that very fate. That's why I want to put an end to the smuggling, but I'm just an ordinary person and there's precious little I can do. You've done enough to bring word to me, friend, for as surely as Holy Fist is my name, I'll see the smuggler scum thrown in the dungeon before the bell is through. 12 bless you, sir. You truly are a hero to us all. Slight change of plans, Leaf. In place of the endurance test, we're going to find and apprehend the smugglers. But first, we must gather information. You two, find out what you can from the people of Blackbrush Station. Report back once you've learned something. Alright. Searching for Somnus smugglers, you say? Word is they are associated with the Elacrin, a coalition of cold-blooded criminals. But beware, they always act in alliance. There is an abandoned Kaikern lair a short distance west of the Coffer and Coffin. Decent folk tend to give this place a wide berth, ideal for a smuggling operation, wouldn't you say? It appears a silver-haired Lullafell has been skulking about the station recently. He was headed west bearing a suspicious burden. The Elacrin, a likely hideout, and a silver-haired Lullafell. I don't like the sound of this, not one bit. Like as not, the smugglers operate out of the abandoned Kaikern lair west of the Coffer and Coffin. We'll lie in wait for them there. Alright. Now I can't remember, yeah, it's my level 15 last quest. So I might have to do a little bit of grinding, but we'll see. Those balls, that's... We've really outdone ourselves this time. Master Wegfar is bound to be pleased. Save the talk, we have crates to move. Rurukuda, it is you, isn't it? Chuchudo and Master, it's been a while. You vanished from the guild with nary a word. We find you here smuggling Somnus with those villains. What is the meaning of this? Rurukuda, my boy, I didn't teach you how to fight so that you could become a pox on society. My student or no, you must be held accountable. Chuchudo, Leaf, your lessons begin. Or your lesson begins. Apprehend the smugglers. You lot, take care of these meddlers. I should probably kill the same one that she's attacking. Ham and Holy Fist, just our luck. If you know who I am, then you'll know what's good for you. Come quietly, or there will be trouble. Holy Fist, don't make me laugh. You're being fooled, all of you. Who's fooling who? What in the world are you talking about? It was a dark night several moons ago. I was out in the wilds training alone. From a distance, I caught sight of Master leaving the tavern and turning for the city. Thinking to accompany him back, I followed on his heels and was about to call out when I saw this. You would challenge the Holy Fist? You have fighting spirit. I'll grant you that, but you do well to know your limits. So be it. Master? You read my every move. You're an ordinary Mormon. All I wanted was to be surrounded by scantily clad maidens when my time came. The gods are cruel. Master, what is the meaning of this? Explain yourself. Now you've seen it with your own eyes. Master was beaten by a marmot, a common bleeding marmot. He would remind us how strong he was at every turn, but he was lying through his teeth. I can scarce believe my eyes. Wait till Master Wegfar learns of this. Forgive me, Chuchudo, Leaf. I didn't mean to deceive anyone, least of all my students. Ham and Holy Fist conquered every foe that stood before him, but he couldn't conquer old age. My strength, my reflexes, my endurance, they've all left me. There's nothing here but a decrepit old man. I would be alone for a while. I'll make my own way back to the guild. From now on, to do as Chuchudo bids, Leaf. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna go do my hunting log real quick. First up is Horizon real quick, so I can kill these bombs. Right, there's the bombs I need, right? Yeah. There's bombs, and then there's all this. That's all shroud except for the bloated bogies. Bloated boggy. Whatever it's called. Now we'll head over and we'll do these ones, and then we will head back to the Pugilist Guild. I think that would be enough to level me up. I could be wrong though. I might have to do a fade or two. Okay. Oh yeah, I guess I can go over this real quick. Monk works differently. You've probably noticed, well, you might have noticed, when you mount up, if I'm in the middle of a combo, I lose that combo. But with Monk, it's different because you gain a stack of a form. So I'm technically on that part of the combo until that little form drops off. Now we can return to Ul'dah, and we can finish up this class quest, and then go about the next one. That is the one that I'm thinking of, right? Yeah, it is. Okay. Alright, Chichudo. I've been doing some thinking, Leaf. While 'tis true the Master had been deceiving us, he meant us no harm. Besides, I owe him my life. Had he not taken me in all those years ago, I would have died in some ditch. I could never bring myself to hate him, even if he were an ordinary old man. I would still respect him. Alas, with the truth of his condition revealed, Master Hammond has lost his sense of purpose, his will to teach. I cannot bear to see him like this. I want him to regain his confidence, but for this he needs to regain his former strength. Listen, Leaf, Master ever said that you remind him of his younger self. Were you to continue showing rapid improvement, I dare to hope that it would rekindle his fighting spirit. To this end, I will teach you a new technique, one which Master Hammond used to great effect during his prize fighting days. Steel Peak, it's called, and it sees you channel your gathered chakra into a powerful attack performed with your entire body. Make this technique your own, Leaf, and strive to grow stronger still. When next Master Hammond beholds you, he will surely be moved to action. Alright, so now we gain Steel Peak, which, while in combat right now, is kind of useless. Outside of combat, somewhat useful. Basically, you can use it, grants you those stacks, it changes to Steel Peak, which then does a thing, and then the stacks are all gone, and then in combat you can't really do anything about it until much later. I want to say it's level... I want to say it's like level 40 something. That anytime you crit, you have like a 40% chance to fill that up, which, since your boot shine will always crit as long as you are in the form for it, it's pretty much a guaranteed bar fill. From my understanding, if I remember correctly. I could be wrong. Oh, it's you, Leaf. I'm sorry, but I don't have anything to teach you, if I ever did at all. You're far better off training under Chichudo. You'll find her over yonder. Just leave me be. I was so hopeful that seeing you improve in leaps and bounds would spur Master Hammond out of his doldrums. It seems more must be done. Perhaps the end result is not so important as the manner in which you get there. In other words, if you were to train precisely as Master Hammond once did, overcome the selfsame challenges that he did in his youth, I dare say it would stoke the fires of his fighting spirit. Listen well, Leaf. Master once told me that he used to refine his combinations by provoking deadly creatures into unleashing their fury upon him. For this purpose, he often went to the southern part of Drybone to fight the hornet clouds there. To this day, the tree trunks that he struck to stir the vilekin from their hives bear the mark of his fists. I want you to seek out these trees and do as Master Hammond once did. Strike them with the bootshine combo and fight the hornet clouds that emerge. Once you have felled enough of the creatures to collect 3 of their stingers, return here and present them to Master Hammond. They will remind him of better days, I am sure of it. Got it, Chudo. Alright. So I'm going to head up here real quick because I need to blow up my swords for my thing. And then we'll kill 4 Tuco-Tucos and then the nannies. And then that should be everything. I should probably wait because I'm pretty sure there's a quest for this here. But I could be wrong. Let's see. That's level 35. That's level 35. That is also level 35, and something tells me that the one up there is level 35 as well. Oh yeah, that's right, I did all these ones before. Oh, I suppose I can show what the steel meditation and healing do. So in combat, you do that, and that. It's basically just free damage. It's nothing super impressive. I, in all honesty, don't bother using it unless I absolutely have to. I'm not gonna make it there in time. I'm gonna have to find another one. Yeah, I honestly don't bother using it until I get that trait that allows me to do combat. There's my 4 Tuco-Tuco. I think there's 4 here. one more Tuco Tuco, and then this guy will be done. Just gotta find it. Oh, there they go. Basically, we're just going to go through all the past areas. The next area that we'll probably go to is Hawthorne Hut. We'll use all the side quests there for now to level up. What is it now? Can't you leave a feeble old man in peace? Doll's balls, those are hornet stingers. You trained as I once did out in Drypo. Huh, those hornet clouds were very bright pesky buggers. I fair lost count of the times they stung me, but I remember the places well enough. The pain was nigh unbearable, but I always stood my ground. Ah, the memories of my younger days come flooding back, what I wouldn't give to relive them. Leaf, I want you to fight me right here, right now. Make me remember what it's like to be young again, to have nothing to lose and everything to gain. Ready or not, here I come. Make me feel good, Leaf. Oh, that'll leave a bruise. I'm gonna try to read the text as much as I can, but yes, it's starting to come back to me. You won't have it so easy this round, Leaf. Have you no respect for the elderly? Yes, yes, my strength returns. Come on, let's go at one more round. Again? Get ready to feel the power of damage. Just kidding. also alive. This dude's weird. Gods, I haven't felt this invigorated since forever. When I'm fighting you, it's as though I'm fighting my younger self. Mayhap there's still hope for these old bones. I'll make my comeback yet. See if I don't. What are you doing, old man? Learning how to walk? You're Wegfar White Axe. Ain't none called me that in ages, nay, not since the days you defeated me on the Bloodsands. I gave up prize fighting after that for the humiliation, but it weren't long till I found a place in the Alacrin. Your boy Rakuda works for me now. Imagine me surprised when I learned he used to train under the mighty Holy Fist. But Holy Fist ain't nothing but a name these days, so I'm told. How do you sleep at night knowing how flaccid you've become? Of course, if you're having trouble nodding off, you could always try a whiff of softness. I'll even give you a complimentary sample, but like as not, a daughter and old sort like you won't even ever wake up again. Shut your mouth, Wegvar, or I'll shut it for you. Now, let's be civilized for a moment, eh? We're old friends after all, and friends help each other out. You mentioned making a comeback just now. If you're serious about it, I'd be glad to lend a helping hand. By way of motivating you, how's about we have us a rematch? Of course, it'd take place in public, just like old times. Oh, and there should be a fitting purse as well. Let's say the winner gets the Pugilist Guild. What? That's ridiculous. Master, you're not obligated to take him up on this. Ah, this must be your little nursemaid. Rest assured, after I've taken over the guild, I'll keep her on me as a personal assistant. Do you really mean to fight him? Have no fear, Chichudo. Master. Leaf, I don't mean to put undue pressure on you, but the fate of the guild rests upon your shoulders. I don't believe this. Listen to me, Chichudo. I know I can do this. I just need Leaf to keep getting stronger as he's been doing so far. Fighting him reminds me of who I used to be. I'm confident I can be that man again. If you're feeling apprehensive about this rematch business, I don't blame you. I'm not blind to reality. If I were to face Wegfar as I am now, I'd be down for the count in a matter of heartbeats, if not lying dead in a pool of my own blood. But I'm determined to win, and I can with your help. Your presence sets my fighting spirit to raging leaf. So keep at your trading. I promise to do the same. When you've grown stronger, return here, and we'll both continue our lessons. I'm going to take this just in case. So now, like I said, we're going to go to Hawthorne Hut. We're going to do as much as we can on the hunting log. Preferably we would fill it up. But I don't know how much I'm going to be able to do with that before I have to resort to my other method. But I'm going to take a quick break. I will be right back. I'm going to go to the bathroom. So give me 1 second. Alright, I'm back. So let's go ahead and head to Hawthorne Hut, and we'll do the side quests as well as our hunting logs. We're basically just going to be retracing our steps. We'll retrace our steps, and then once we can continue on with our class quest, we will. Now, if I remember right, okay. I need the wild boars, which I will kill one that's over here. that right there. In real quickly. Let's go to whoops. My companion real quick just to see what skills I have. Okay. Oh wow, I have a lot actually. I didn't realize he was that high. Here. There's this one. See what I mean by I don't use it in combat? It's because you only get one charge for being in combat. For right now. When you use it. So I probably won't ever use it until I get that trait. Turn this in. We'll just take that. We will take. I technically already have a level 20 headpiece, so I'll just take the mask right there. Right now. Solace. But before we do that, I want to get these guys killed first. Except I'm pretty sure there is a quest to kill them. I could be wrong. Which I normally am, so I'm gonna hold off on that until... that's fine. Alrighty. Now I know these guys will attack me. Yep, there it is. Yep, there it is. I'm gonna wait. Up a little. We're gonna go do these jumping jiggas. Jiggas? I don't fucking know. I'm tired. kind of on our own a little bit. As much as I want to do this feat right here, I can't actually do it. Kill 5 of these guys. Oh, good God. Well, I mean, it does help, but come on. Thank you. Yeah, we're leaving. As much as I'd like to, we are leaving. Ow. I just gotta quickly run away. Get out of here. Don't do it to me. Run away. Better than nothing. And I need 3 shout hairs and 5 clay golems. And yep, I'm running into that issue where I'm going to start missing my attacks. There's one. I may as well eat. But right now I'm getting 420. That gave me 506. There is even more bonuses I could get for XP, such as if I joined a great company, or not a great company, a free company. I could get the XP buff from that, but I'm fine playing solo for right now. Next up, we are going to go to Little Alamigo. Yeah. But first, we're gonna make a quick pit stop at Ulda to accept our class quest. And surprisingly, that did not take that long to get to level 30. It would have gone faster, like I said, if I had those bonuses, but alas, I do not. I swear, each time I see you, you remind me more and more of my younger self. At this rate, you're like to transform into a handsome devil before the moon's over. Now then, I believe you're here to learn. Unfortunately, I'm in no condition to teach. This is rather embarrassing to admit, but in my eagerness to prepare you for the big rematch, I've overtrained and thrown my back out. I tell you, old age is hell. Is hell's. I fear Chichudo will have to tend to you in my stead. It seems the prospect of facing his old rival has lit a veritable fire under Master Hammond's backside. I am so relieved to see that he has a purpose again. The trick now is to keep a lid on his zeal, lest he injure himself. But let us speak of your lesson. When you are ready, come and meet me at Little Alamigo. I have a challenge in mind that you are certain to find stimulating. That's why I held off on going to Little Alamigo, because I had a feeling it was going to send me there. I've been waiting for you, Leaf. Today your training will be to prepare for Master Hammond's training. I've brought with me a set of striking dummies, and I want you to deploy them at certain locations. Lest you think this task to be drudgery, the locations are rife with peril. Your skills will most certainly be put to the test. By way of advice, if you must approach dangerous means, lightness of foot is your greatest ally. Off with you now, Leaf. Go set up those striking dummies. I shall await your return. I could do that bait, but those ones tend to take forever. But this one does have a place that I can kill at all creatures. Alright, now I need the knuckle dancers. Which thankfully I can And we set up this last striking dummy. I'm gonna actually do something pretty cheesy. I'm gonna run up here, kill everything, that way I don't have to. Now we go back to Little Alamigo. The last ones are in different areas. Alright, Chichito set up the striking dummies for you. Excellent work, Leaf. All that's left is to have Master Hammond come and train. What are you doing here? That adventurer is a negative influence on Master Hammond. I'm going to see it. He never bothers him again. What are you talking about? Leaf's the best thing that's happened to Master Hammond in years. If you want a piece of him, you'll need to deal with me too. Tear that man apart. Work on this trouble, Leaf. That's it. Where did you find that thing? The creature will sap your strength and avoid its gaze. Why, Rurukuda? Why are you so bent on bringing down Master Hammond and seeing the guild in ruins? You have it all wrong. I'm doing this for Master's own sake. It's true I left the guild for the shock of seeing Master in that pathetic state, and it's true I've got involved with some unsavory types, But where else was I supposed to go? Me, a refugee without a guild to his name. But for all the ungrateful things I've done, I've never forgotten how Master Hammond took me in and instructed me in the way of the fist. That is why I want him to give up his foolish notion of facing Wegfar. You don't know that man like I do, Chichiro. Should this fight come to pass, I fear Master won't walk away with his life. It doesn't matter if that Master has grown weak and feeble. I just want him to live, even if it means having him swallow his pride. Oh, Rurukuda, why didn't you just say so? But now that I know your mind, I can say with confidence that you have no cause to fear. Leaf is not the plague that you think he is. It's his will to succeed that's inspired Master to regain his former strength. And when the day of the rematch finally comes, I've no doubt he will wallop that odious Wegfar to the 7th hell and back. I pray you're right, but whatever happens, know that I cannot help you, not where I am. Shishido, Leaf, I leave Master Hammond in your care. Gods, that felt liberating. Trading blows with Rurukuda, learning his true agenda, a great burden has been lifted off my chest. Let us return to the guild, Leaf. You've had your training, and now it's time for Master Hammond's. Alright, to Ul'dah we go. Welcome back, Leaf. I'm told you've kindly set up some dummies for me. But gods, man, did you have to put them in such dangerous places? To make matters worse, Chudo's hidden my grog and says I won't see a drop of it till I finish training. How the hell am I supposed to loosen my phlegm now? That girl will make a fine guildmaster when the time comes. I heard about Rurukuda as well, of course. For all his shortcomings, the boy had a good heart. But while his concern is touching, I won't run from Wegfar, not today and not ever. On that note, I'd best get ready for my little jaunt to Little Amigo. If I can't face down a few mindless beasts, I'm in no shape to challenge Wegfar. Don't slack off, Leaf, or I'll leave you in my dusty wake. I'm gonna take the legs. And then we are going to go and finish my hunting log. Because that should be enough to push me a little bit closer to 30. So, next up is... I will go to the quarry mill. Okay. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cheese it again. Only kill the ones that I don't need. Which are these. Oh, good God. now we just gotta kill 5 of these. Easier said than done. Side quest real quick. These guys are 2 levels higher than me, so it's kind of great. Thankfully, I only need to kill 2 more. Got 1 more. Now, oops, wrong one. All we need is, I need to go to, Central Shroud, and then Bloodshore. Okay. So what we'll do is we will go to Danya. We'll get the Central Shroud one done because there's lower level. Plus, if I remember right, there is a quest over here. And it leads me to where I need to go. Oh, good God, leave me alone. Alright. Whatchamacallits, the windworms. Oh, these are also see if he's 32. Oops. 32. 32. Oh, 33. Okay. Oh, we'll hold off on those. But what we'll do is we'll head up here, we'll kill the Akalis that I need. It is Akalis, right? Yeah. Pleased to say I managed to find and thwack all the dummies. You did well to deploy them where you did, son. Thanks to you, I almost got killed several times. But what doesn't kill you only makes you stronger, and I'm feeling stronger than I have in ages. As a matter of fact, I reckon I'm not far from regaining my former strength. One last step will get me there, and I'll take it by having another bout with you, Lady. I want you to meet me out in the Sangoli Desert at a settlement called Forgotten Springs. The place is home to the most luscious Bakote maidens this side of Eorzea. Gods, I can't wait to take in their lovely forms again. This landscape takes me back, it does. Sand as far as the eye can see. Crystal clear spring water schooling your feet. Scantily clad lasses giggling as they bathe and frolic. I will remember these things. But my body has forgotten the seamless combinations that earned me epithet of Holy Fist. That's where I have you enter. Leaf sparring with you is what first got me back into the swing of things. Now it's time to finish the job. But before we begin, some warming up is in order. I want you to take yourself across the dunes to the south and defeat 5 sandworms. I'll be waiting for you there. But don't I need to warm up too? Oh, don't you worry. I had mine long before you arrived. Those enormous buggers never knew what hit them. If you don't want to be outdone by this old man, you best run along and give them more of the same. Alright, well, I'm gonna cheat, and I'm gonna use this. So you've seen to the sandworms. Marvelous. Now the real training can begin. Thanks to you, I've managed to get most of my stamina back. I'm confident that I can go the distance with the fittest of them. But if I'm to defeat Whitefire, I'll need more than just endurance. I'll need to remember how each strike transitions to the next, and you're going to help refresh my memory by pummeling the sense back into me. Okay, who put that tree there? Hit me, Leaf, with everything you've got. This is what I call growing pains. The next round will be mine. I've got it. As a river flows to the sea, heedless of all that bars its path, so too must our combinations be. Oh, that even rhymes. Thank you, Leaf. The raging torrent of your blows has been as a strike of lightning to my brain case. I remember everything. Master, it's Wegvar. The man is back in Ul'dah, and he's demanding that you fight him now. So it begins. Very well. I will go settle the sore with Wegvar. He will be the first to know that the Holy Fist has returned. I didn't expect you to come so soon, if at all. You sure you want to go ahead with this? I'm a man of reason, and I'd sooner not have to hurt you. Just give up now, and we can put an end to this mummer's farce. You can live out the rest of your days in peace. The only mummer's farce I see is a man trying to squirm out of his own self-wrought challenge. Well, I'm going to make you the same offer. Walk away, and you won't get hurt. They say Hammond Holy Fist is going to perform his legendary technique. Right here on the avenue? Is it safe? I see age has robbed you of your wits as well as your strength. Well, if you're so eager for pain, who am I to deny it to you? Just remember, there ain't no going back once your head goes flying. Just like old times, eh, Wegvar? Hurrah! Did you see that? Because I sure as hell didn't. He was too fast. No, this can't be. I refuse to be beaten by a senile fool. Get your arses out here, all of you. In case you're wondering, that was Pluto. Just a draft of it, and your body turns hard as iron. Not even blades can pierce it. Stubborn bugger. Recruiter, but why? I refuse to fight on the side of cheats. Say your prayers to whatever gods you keep. By the time I'm finished, not even your mother's will remember. You did it, Master Hammond. You won. Master? No, Chichudo, we won. This victory wasn't mine alone. Holy Fisticos, that was incredible. Wipe the avenue with those crooks. I'm going to tell my grandchildren tales of what happened here. Our work here is done. Let's all go home to the guild. Alrighty. I want to thank you again, Leaf. It's because of you I was able to rekindle my fighting spirit and conquer my demons. Perhaps even more importantly, Rurukuda's come to his senses and Chichudo's back to her bubbly self. Please forgive me, Master. I will have no more to do with the Alacran. I will roam the land till I find myself and strive to become a great pugilist like you. You've only just returned and you're leaving us already? I don't suppose there is aught I can say that will change your mind, but if you ever want for company or a sparring partner, know that you're always welcome here. Youthful vigor is a truly blessed thing. Go well, my boy. There's no doubt in my mind that you'll do me proud. As for you, Leaf, your combinations were a sight to behold, and right painful to receive. In helping me with my training, you've come into your own as a pugilist. You have grown strong, Leaf, but your journey as a pugilist is far from over. To get as far as I have, you'll have to overcome many and more trials and tribulations. But whatever challenges threaten to block your way, I'm confident that you'll be able to blaze yourself a path. So long as your spirit burns bright and your fists fly with conviction, there's nothing you can't achieve. I'm the living proof. Forge onward, young one, and create a legend for yourself never to be forgotten. Alright, and I'm going to take a chess piece. Quest, and then I'm going to take a quick little break, and then we'll be back shortly. Tell me, do you know of Professor Eric? He's a scholar of Eorzean military history whose genius is second to none, and he's amongst our most valued clients. Some find him to be verbose, tedious, haughty, but never mind all that. The man spends more gil on a moon's research than most people see in a lifetime, hence our amicable relations. His latest work has him visiting the sites of ancient battlefields. He insists on surveying lands plagued by savage beasts. According to him, the beasts keep man away, unless intrusion by man means greater preservation. Whatever his reason, should the professor meet an untimely fate, we will be unable to collect the gil he has borrowed, much less the interest. Oh, and it would be a terrible loss for the academic community, and so on and so forth, yes. The point is, the man must needs be guarded. To that end, I sent a monk of Alamigo to see to his safety, but it turns out the bloody oaf has no work ethic about him, just like an Alamigo. The professor cannot focus on his work if he feels endangered, and so has demanded we assign him a new bodyguard. That's why I'm so glad to see you, Leaf. The professor is awaiting his new escort as we speak, and I'd like for it to be you. You are yet a mere pugilist. Perhaps this task would provide some insight into what it is the monkhood does around here. Make for the Goldsmiths Guild and there seek out our good Professor Eric. The professor claims he will pay his debt and the fees for his protection once his research is complete. See to it our investment doesn't end up under the paw or in the maw of some nasty beast. Alright, to the Goldsmiths Guild. My punch-prone manservant, I presume you may and shall call me Eric. You are to guard my life, even at the cost of your own, and aid in my revolutionary research whenever and however asked. Know that my primary endeavor is to reconstruct the military histories of old through the ethereal analysis of ancient battlegrounds. I assume the words conjure in your simple mind romantic images of vast plains and open valleys with armies charging blindly at one another. False. I seek to know where the armies of old were deployed, where they made camp and marched. No doubt you think such lands to be those sung of in the songs of bards. False. They are here, beneath our very feet, and to find them and determine precisely how events unfold upon them is my purpose. No doubt you jumped at the chance to aid in my work. Tell me, which of my treaties have you read? All of the... None? Gods. I knew you adventurers had a reputation for being unlettered. I didn't know you actually made efforts to remain so. It matters not. I require only that you work with diligence, unlike that Wittergilt buffoon. The man proved to be sloth itself. Alas, he is a monk of Alamigo. I suppose the fool was too busy opening his chakra, or whatever it is those barbarians do all day. I admit he seems keenly interested in my research, but no, he's gone off to 12 nowhere and has yet to return. Do you understand the sheer magnitude of this inconvenience? Good, good. You show that much promise at least, but let us speak more of my work. Our first destination is the Sildi excavation site in central Thanoan. I believe events of great import to the history of Sildi transpired there. Surely if you have ears you have heard of Sildi, or are you deaf as well? As dull. Very well, I see you require some instruction. It would be remiss of me as an academic to allow you to wallow in such ignorance. Sildi was plunged into chaos in the wake of the King Lalawefu's demise, or the King of Springs as he was known. Despite the success of economic reforms, fomented unrest among the people, resulting in violent outbreaks throughout the kingdom. Sildi was sultan at the time, distant descendant, attack was ordered, and so, irony of ironies, hadn't been for that horse. Fascinating, is it not? Is it enough to convince one things could not have happened any other way? No, false. One among my colleagues disagreed with this interpretation of events. He claimed to have evidence suggesting otherwise, but all trace of it disappeared before it was published. Mine own research saw unearth any such evidence should it truly exist. I shall know the truth. Granted, you are not the brightest coal in the brazier, but surely such a prospect entices even you. And so we make for Sildi excavation site in central Thanoan, travel the way before me to see that it's safe, and once there, set up the aetherometer. And should you ever care to know more of the Eorzean military history, do come and see me. It is a personal crusade of mine to guide the dullards of this realm towards some modicum of enlightenment. Nerd. Okay, so that, if I remember right, is at Blackbush. Correct info, so. Alright. Well done. Now we need only wait for the aetherometer to gauge the... There are fiends about, Leaf. They are often drawn to the lingering sense of blood and death. Well, this is what you're here for. Have at it. Wittergill, so good of you to drag yourself all this way, you pure-blind sluggard. And Leaf, you have far exceeded the adequately low expectations I had of you. I suppose introductions are in order, far be it from me to deny the realms unread the comfort of one another's company. Wittergill, Leaf Wittergill, the monk I spoke of, sent to me by Gagaruna. I tried to make a pupil Wittergill as well, but he has little mind for history. His primitive beliefs in the witchcraft of chakra and spiritual energies have a tenacious hold on him. Oh, truly? This is the area where there have been sightings of walking dead? I have heard the tales. Some claim they've seen an apparition wearing the garb of an ancient commander. Careful, there are still dangers about. His work is dear to him, that is good. He thirsts for knowledge, for truth. Discovery awakens him. You two have awoken, friend. Can you not feel it? Do not be frightened. Here was a battle long ago. Much energy remains. It has found you. It flows through you. Your chakra has been opened. This was the light that shone from you. It is as Eric said. Wittergar is my name. I am a brother of the monkhood. My order is the Fist of Ralgar. Our way is to train the body and mind. The fist is our weapon. With it we put down our enemies. The energy within us moves the fist. The chakra is the seat of that energy. It is a sacred place. It can be opened and the life force within controlled. Chakras exist in all that lives, in all beings, yet not all beings can open them. Much training is needed and great discipline. These, the life force can be commanded. There are those who require no training. Their inner strength is such that it forces the chakra open. I have heard of this happening, but never have I seen it until now. I see in you great conviction. You mean to walk the monk's path, and so I will give you this, a soul crystal, the mark of my order. None but a monk may hold it, and only then with the order's leave. But your chakra is awakened, that is clear, and so you are worthy. Many bore that crystal before you. It remembers them, their breath, and their movement. They will one day be yours, but your chakra must open further. Only then can the crystal's memories enter you. This is no more than the beginning. Now you must train, learn to control the life force within you. With time, you will master it. We stand on an ancient battleground. A great war was waged here. The spirit of the fight lingers. The aether reaches for the chakra. It aids in their opening. That is why we monks seek such lands. Eric seeks these lands for reasons of his own. The fates favor you in this. Follow him. Your chakra will grow evermore. Professor Eric is leaving. Fear not. I will see to his safety. Please, brother, the aetherometer. Gather it and bring it to the Goldsmiths Guild. That was crazy. Anyway, let's pick this up and then we'll go back to Ul'dah. Well, look who decided to grace us with his presence. Did you enjoy the saunter back? I was just about to begin my analysis, so if you have matters you wish to speak on, I'd ask that you save it for... You brought the aetherometer. Excellent. I had a feeling you might not be entirely useless. Now let us see what discoveries await. Wittergalt passed along a soul crystal to you. Moved to join the monkhood by the bone-headed clod, were you? Well, I suppose it is for the best that my pupils get along. But I do believe I will see to it you aren't sent to separate locations for that you are sent to separate locations for the next round of measurements. And I dare say the land to which I intend to send you is fraught with dangers. You had best tread the monk's path quickly if you mean to defend yourself, and me besides. Nice. Guided by the souls of monks past, you have opened the chakra within you. Alright, so what we're going to do real quick is we are going to put on our new soul crystal. We're going to transfer my loadout. Alright, chakra gauge has been expanded. Not much has changed with it though. And we have a new ability, Rock Breaker, which is our AoE version of our basic combo. So, with that, I'm going to end things off here, and we will pick it up next time. So, until then, I will see you guys later. Goodbye.